Hi folks, my name is Justin. Unfortunately, Vash can't be here. He is currently trying out for Street Fighter 2015. So instead we have a different thing happening today. So this weekend, there actually weren't any new movies coming out. Actually, I take that back. There was a new movie coming out. It's like a horror movie about the underground of Paris, France. The only thing is, we've kind of talked about how we feel about horror movies on this show.
I hate scary movies.
I'm scared.
I cannot stand scary movies. I cry like a girl.
I'm going to be sleeping with the lights on
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
A month and a half.
Yeah, so that's not happening. So I thought, why don't I catch you up on what else I saw this summer, and we'll do very fast versions of a few other movies. And by a few, I mean 11. Ready? $1 Million Arm, starring John Hamm. Pretty much it's The Rookie with Indian people. And I love this genre of movie, so I'm gonna like it even if I don't. I do like when John Hamm is a dick, actually, even though I don't like those characters. I prefer John Hamm to not seem like a nice guy, because you shouldn't look like that and be a nice guy, in my opinion. Okay, that's kind of true. So, I'm gonna give this movie a... Okay, actually, we're gonna have to speed that up because we got some stuff to get through. Can we do it a little faster? Awesome, great. I'm gonna give this a 3. Next movie. Tammy, Melissa McCarthy, Susan Sarandon, Kathy Bates. Personally, I'd go watch Bridesmaids again. I'm not telling anybody to rush to it. I'm gonna give this 2. Moving on. Hercules, starring The Rock. When you're gonna be in Hercules, I'm sorry, you're gonna be called The Rock from right now. Movie was fun. Action scenes were cool. They definitely tried to take a different slant on the whole story of it, which I appreciate them trying. My only problem is, unless you're gonna go, bless my soul, Herc was on a roll, it's not gonna be the same. So, 3. Next movie. Wish I Was Here, starring Zach Braff and Kate Hudson. Zach Braff plays an unsuccessful actor. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time he's done that. Zach, do you have some survivor's guilt because you've done well in your career? That being said, everyone does a great job in the movie, and it actually is very heartfelt, and Josh Gad has some amazing moments. I would give this a solid 3. The Fault in Our Stars, starring Shailene Woodley. Fuck you, John Green. 4. I don't want to talk about it. Get On Up, starring Chadwick Boseman as James Brown. Chadwick must really like the biopic. He was in 42 and Jackie Robinson. That being said, he's really awesome in this movie. Even if he wasn't being James Brown and just being some guy, like some singer, that was still amazing to see that work being done. 3, 4, I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't know what to expect out of it, and I had a lot of fun. Well, as much fun as you have with James Brown going crazy. Boyhood. They shot it over 12 years. The people really grow up. Like, who does that? The kids did a good job as they grew up. Ethan Hawke did a great job. Patricia Arquette was awesome. It's literally covering the boyhood of a human being. It's kind of amazing. I say a 4. If you're a film person, a 5. You really should see this movie. I just hope they don't start doing this all the time, because if I have to wait 12 years for a movie, I'm going to be really, really upset. What if Daniel Radcliffe plays a shorter guy who falls for a girl who kind of has a boyfriend, and they have to pretend to be friends for a long time? This movie's hitting a little close to home, so I'm just going to say 3 to a 4, and then I'm going to stop talking. Begin Again, starring Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo. Keira Knightley is a singer-songwriter who gets dumped by Adam Levine because he's a jerk, because he's Adam Levine. And then Mark Ruffalo finds her, and they together produce a record in a whole new way by shooting outside of New York and like having the real sounds of New York City as their background. I'm glad they used only the sounds and not also the smells, because if you lived in New York, you know that is a terrible idea. I would give this a 3, 4 in that range. I had a lot of fun with it. Moving on. The Giver, Jeff Bridges, Meryl Streep, a bunch of younger people, or as I might call it, Pleasantville for this generation. I really liked this movie. It was based on a book that I've not read, so if you've read the book and you hated the movie, I'm sorry, but all I know when I finished was that I wanted to find out if there was a second book, because I really wanted there to be another movie. I guess 4, because I liked it. The November Man, where Pierce Brosnan still, I guess, wants to be James Bond, even though Daniel Craig kind of took that job a little while ago. Pierce Brosnan plays like a super spy that has to come back after retirement for one special mission for blah, 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 and there's twists and turns, and a lot of people die. Pierce Brosnan shoots a lot of people. I enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun. I would totally give this a 3 out of 5. When it's out on DVD or Blu-ray, go for it. Enjoy it. Okay, so that's a lot of movies. Thank you guys for getting through all of that. If you've made it this far, Feel free to subscribe to the page. That was on last week. That's on a DVD. We will see you guys next week with some new movies again. Yay!